All sorts of excitement today. We've got our youth intake, we've got an FA Cup quarter-final, and we've got a league game against the team whose position we want. Welcome back. We are currently 28 games deep into our season, with a goal difference of exactly 0. Isn't the most convincing. I've got a bunch of games to update you on since we've been kind of in the last episode. We have our quarter-final against QPR to kick off the episode. As I said, a youth intake, and then we're playing Southampton, who are in 6th, which is the one that the fans expect us to get. Considering we started 14th, might be a bit tricky, but they appear to not care that that's the case. And just before we jump into it, and I'll show you the 2 games we've played in a little bit more depth, if you could do me the favour of liking, subscribing, show your support on the channel, it would be greatly appreciated. So we kicked off with a 4-1 loss against Everton, which wasn't the greatest. Ings scoring early for us. I thought, happy days, here we are. We basically did nothing else since then, and they scored 4 goals. So let's just move on. We then played Aston, played a similar formation, and we just played better than them, which did. The stats were relatively even. If anything, it's kind of edged towards their favour in XG, but that was like really up towards the end of the game. But yeah, 2-1 win because Ings got a goal disallowed. Pretty happy with that. So we have ourselves playing QPR and Man U playing Blues. Baggies had got through as well to the quarters, as we're aware from the previous episode, but they got knocked out to Newcastle. So it's Newcastle and Liverpool progressing on the other side, and hopefully us and Blues. Why the hell not? It's not us and Blues. They got battered. So Man U were going through. There is one change I made for that Arsenal game. I played the guy out on the left here as a Mazzala, because I know that Buendia generally plays as a winger. So I thought he can loiter in this area. When he pushes in, the Mazzala hopefully can cover the gap that he leaves, vice versa. So, seemed to do good. He scored 2 goals against Arsenal. We have our next game on the Saturday, so we've got a whole week's gap, so we don't need to worry about rotation, etc. I tried to steer clear of that kind of resting players for 2 days because it's a little bit stinky. And I just forget sometimes. It's probably the main reason, to be fair. But we have Martinez in goal, Gerrard, Bednarek, Carlos and Digne as the back 4. Kamara in front of those with Ramsey and McGinn in the middle. Buendia and Coutinho playing behind Ings. The good thing is as well with this Mazzala kind of pairing, McGinn and Ramsey don't hate each other anymore, which is always helpful. Digne with the free kick, puts it over towards Gilbert, nods it into Ramsey. Buendia's out on that right with acres of room, pops it through towards Ings, dinks the goalkeeper, happy days. He may have been offside though, which is slightly less happy days. What are you saying? El Refo, the Green Delight. Brilliant. I don't know what I was going to call him then if he didn't give it. I think it would have been pretty offensive. It's fine. We don't need to go down that road. Ings, little dinky dink. Goalie has a little seat drop for some reason. Not a chance. Get out of here. It's 1-0. Let's have a look at the lines. Absolutely miles off. Get out my face, goalkeeper. McGinn with the ball just outside the area. It's taken off him and Dunn hoofs it forward. Bednarek all the way out to... no, okay. I thought he was going to put to Gilbert because he was wide open. Apparently not. Digne out on the left side towards McGinn in the area. Oh, he's put it out to Buendia. Back into the gap. Just run at the goal. Fair enough. Gilbert has got it now. Across. And Dieng collects. Pretty easily, to be fair. I've just made a horrific mistake. I encouraged them while we're already leading. Players hate me. I don't understand that, but it is what it is. Carlos over to Bednarek. Out to Gilbert this time. Everyone's on the left side for some reason. He's got quite a lot of room to run it. He's just absolutely wailed it. Miles over. I had noticed that he'd had an injury. Or a knock. And I thought, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. He wasn't fine. He's now injured. We've got a few minutes till half time. Laird has the ball for QPR. Back to Johansson and Dozell. Brilliant ball out to Parle on the left side. Oh god, I thought that bumble was gonna lob the goalkeeper then. Never mind. I was gonna carry on. What was happening? Nah, wasn't an option. I probably should have done youth intake first. I've just realised this because I might have even been able to throw some of them in this game. I think they might have been a little bit too young, but there's quite a few pretty handy players in it. Carlos has the ball for us though in defence. Digne out on the left side. He has the left winger, Coutinho, forgot who I had out there, making a run forward. Carlos back into Digne again. Just, keep hold of the ball, guys. Gilbert. Right, Watkins, make a run, lad. Make a... No. Okay, he's scored this time. Fair play. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm pretty sure I just said fairy play. I'm not sure what fairy play is. But if it's this effective, then do it all the time. What a goal. So I've just decided to make all 5 of our subs in one go because, I mean, why wouldn't you? We've brought in Mings, Louise, Dendoncker, Watkins and Bailey for both the wingers, McGinn, Kamara and Carlos, who was playing left centre-back. Watkins has got the ball on the far post. Back to Gilbert. In towards Ings. He's made the turn. Popped it in the corner. Happy days. It's 3-0. I have just made some changes to the tactic as well, just to slow everything down, start wasting time. I mean, never mind. I was going to say we're 3-0 up. There's no point in pushing too hard and getting someone injured, and then someone get injured. Kind of waste of time, wasn't it? Ramsey will drop him just to a deep line playmaker as support, and I'll just drop these 2 back as well. Watkins doesn't like it, but he'll get over it. It's fine. We've got a few minutes left. 3-0 to the good. I don't think there's much chance of them coming back from this. Mostly because it's just finished. Well done, guys. And here are said youth players. We'll start off with Colm Lochman, 6'4" goalkeeper at the age of 16. I mean, he looks pretty decent, doesn't he? He'll definitely do a good job for us as backup keeper. He's already the 4th best at the club, and his potential is at least that of Emi Martinez, which, as we all know, is a pretty decent goalkeeper. We have also, at the exact opposite side of the pitch, Alexander Richards. He's a striker. He's 6 foot. He's 15. Again, looks pretty decent. He's the 7th best forward at the club. He's not far off in Indiana Vasiliev already, who's had game time over in the MLS. So, if he wants to carry this on, carry on getting good, he'll be in the team in a jiffy. In a jiffy. Everyone loves jiffies. Bonus excitement, left, right and centre today. We've got the draw for the semi-final. So it's ourselves, Newcastle, Liverpool, Man U. As I'm sure you can expect, probably all decent teams. Newcastle have been drawn against ourselves. So it's Liverpool, Man U on the other side. Regardless of who gets through, it's going to be a tricky final. It's not too bad. The way that we've been playing against them, we've won 1 and drew 1. So he hasn't had a chance to get the better of us as of yet. So hopefully we'll extend that into the cup. We return for the Southampton game. The lineup is as follows. We've got Martinez, Cash, Konsa, Carlos and Digne as the back 4. Louise behind Ramsey and McGinn, with Watkins, Coutinho and Ings up top. The only thing is that I mentioned in the last game that Ramsey and McGinn don't dislike each other anymore. Turns out they do again now. Digne with the corner on the left. Konsa nods it in. I don't know if you've gone ahead muffling. I was trying to adjust my microphone as Digne was about to put that in. Either way, it's 1-0. Bella Kotchap with the ball for Southampton. There's a highlight from kickoff. Again, I was adjusting my mic, so I've fumbled all over the top of it. So we'll just pretend we scored again. That's pretty awkward for Southampton, isn't it? You'd be pretty miffed if you're one of their fans at this point. So it started, passed back. Kotchap tried to put it forward, and then that's the header from our guy. Kaletakar completely misses, and Ings just kind of passes it in. Who's the Southampton goalkeeper today? Bazunu. Oh dear. Konsa with the free kick. Plays it short to Ramsey, and then back into Konsa. I thought he was going to get dispossessed. Right, Diego Carlos batters it forward towards Coutinho on the left side, who apparently has forgotten how to run. He's ended up with the ball anyway. He's in the area. Oh, and it's just wide. Digne with the corner, free kick on the left. Konsa's nodded it in. I don't think there's going to be an issue. I don't think offside was an issue because they had guys on the post. I might have said for a free kick though because it looked like it was a possible foul. We'll have a look, Mr. Ref, what you're saying. He's giving it. I was waiting to show you the highlight with the lines. Never arrived. We have the ball. Well, I say we have the ball. Southampton have got the ball, knocking it forward. We're 3-0 to the good, away from home. Always nice. Adley is... If we... No? Okay. I thought Dougie had just kind of hacked at him from behind. Do you know? He must have just fell over. Odd. Martinez knocks the ball forward. Coutinho brings it down, knocks it over towards McGinn. He's got Ings inside. It's Walter Watkins on the far post. Oh, talking about the far post. It's just what he said. Oh my god, Watkins just ran straight out of play. What's he doing? Ward-Prowse with the ball in the middle, through to Diallo. Oh, and he tried to get it through to Adley, but Kanza makes the interception. He's having a brilliant game today. Carlos knocks forward. McGinn. Oh, Ward-Prowse has intercepted again. He's headed forward. Adams into the area. Oh, and a great save from Emmy. So we're into the last 15 now. I completely forgot to make subs, so I've just made all 5 of them. Young, Mings, Dendonka, Ulrich, Bailey, all on. For Cash, Carlos, McGinn, McGinn and Ramsey. And then we've taken off Watkins on the right side. I brought in Bailey, made him into an inverted winger. Perfect. Last 5 now. I think we'll just kind of see this through. The stats have been... Well, the scoreline, should I say, is... Oh, never mind. The scoreline has been complimentary to us. But, we've looked good for it. A goal from a corner is a shame, but we've scored 1 and a header from a free kick, so can't really complain too much about it. I don't know who it is that was marking him. It was Ulrich, but Mings stood just in front, not wanting to get involved there, which is helpful. So that victory takes us up to 8th. Narrows the gap between ourselves and Southampton and Palace, actually, to just the 2 points. So if we can carry on chipping away at that, hopefully we can get that European football, so the fans and board can both get off my back. So we shall return for, obviously, the semi-final, and I'll probably team it with the Man City game. But if you have enjoyed the video, do me a favour, like, subscribe, as mentioned earlier, that'd be beautiful. There'll be smartums on screen so you can carry on watching as well. And thank you very much for your time.